In this short video, I'm going to show you how to download water quality data from Metropolitan Council website. This website is also available in the comments section of this video and also posted on Canvas. I'm going to show you how to use this map and download the data that you want to. Let's say that we are interested in downloading some data related to Mississippi River in St. Paul, some specific location, but you can see that there are a lot of gauges and a lot of stations available. So since we want a river or stream site, I'm going to uncheck all the other types of data, and you can see that the number of stations decrease as I do that. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in into the St. Paul area, and specifically downtown St. Paul. There is a site over here, which is right in Mississippi River downtown area, St. Paul. So when I click on it, it gives me some basic information about it. I am going to click on it again, so I will be directed to this specific site. It gives me some basic information about this site and where it is located, the watershed, the area that it covers, so on and so forth, and then the data that has been collected for this specific site. Okay, so let's say that I am interested in E. coli bacteria and the number of E. coli bacteria that's been counted in the samples that they have taken. So in the search parameters over here, I'm going to find the bacteria, and it would be probably easier to type bacteria, but I'm just gonna go around to show you what it looks like. Okay, so E. coli bacteria count, number in 100 milliliters, right? I'm interested in this one. Okay, I will click on it, and this shows me the availability of data. As you can see, it's already selected. It tells me that in period from 2018 all the way to 2020, the data is available except for just one exception, which is in April 2020. So they have all of the data in every single month except for April 2020, which should be fine for the purposes that I am looking for. All right, let me show you some other data that they have available over here. For example, they have different biological data of the water. They have inorganic pollutants. They have microbiological or bacteria, nutrients. Specifically, they have different types of nitrogen and different types of phosphorus, as you can see over here, and it shows the availability of those data as well. What else? They have organics available over here, for example, pesticides, so on and so forth. Lots of variables and lots of data available over here, including some physical characteristics of water, such as conductivity, hardness, turbidity, temperature, so on and so forth. Solids, suspended solids, total dissolved solids, so on and so forth. Okay, I have selected my bacteria over here. Now I'm going to download this data. What I need to do is to specify the range. So I'm going to try from year 2018, maybe month of January. So 01/01/2018. This is the 1st of January 2018, all the way to maybe 1st of January 2022. Perfect. Once you have selected the date range, you need to click on Validate. It gives you, it takes a couple of seconds depending on your computer, and then you can click MS Excel and download an Excel version of your data. All right, once you download the data, the first tab is the disclaimer and some information about the data. We're going to work with the second tab. Okay, in the second tab, you have a lot of information and a lot of good information about the data that you have. For example, the start date and the end date of sampling, right? So I'm going to change the color on this. Also, you have the parameter that you want, or the parameter that's been measured, and also the results over here and the units that are used for this parameter. Our parameter is E. coli bacteria count, and the unit for that would be number of bacteria per 100 milliliters of water, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, hold Control and select the columns that I want to, copy them into a new sheet. All right, and paste them into this new sheet over here. Great. the dates and time, I need the dates, but I don't need the time. I don't care what time of the day these data have been measured. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the dates, all of them. Select the first row basically, and right click and change the format of the cells. So click on format of the cells. Right now is date time, right? So I'm going to click on dates and just have this type of dates over here. Click OK. You can see that right now I only have the dates, not the times. Okay, and the results are over here in number of bacteria per 100 milliliters. So what I'm going to do, actually let me quickly hide this column B as well. So I'm going to show you a graph of date versus the results that I have, which is the number of E. coli bacteria. So perfect. All right, so in order to do that, I'm going to select the first two rows and then go under Insert. I'm going to create the line tab like this and select this one. And this would be a graph of date versus the number of E. coli bacteria. Obviously, I'm going to add axis labels to this chart. This would be my date, and this would be number of bacteria per 100 milliliters of water. Okay, and then this shows me how the number of bacteria in the water has changed since January of 2018 all the way to end of December of, or January, early January 2022. Sometimes you can actually have interesting trends when it comes to your data, your water quality data. For example, here I can clearly see that the number of bacteria in September has been way higher than all the dates around it. Over here, I can see again the number of bacteria in June has been way higher. These could be outliers, or they also could be as a result of some phenomena that has happened in the area. Maybe a good amount of dead animal has been there, and the number of bacteria in the water body has increased. All right, so you are going to actually repeat this process and submit two different water quality parameters as your homework as instructed on Canvas.